All right, so right off the back, I'm just gonna tell you that Omni Man would lose probably not. He's gonna lose majority of the fight. Like 9 out of 10 fights, he's going to lose against Battle Beast, and I'm just gonna tell you why and compare their stats and shit like that. So for Omni Man, I'm just gonna give you a brief summary of his stats. If you want to hear me go into full detail, or you could watch my Superman versus Omni Man video. And yeah. So for speed, at least in flight speed, well, I'm pretty sure his actual speed could be as fast as like his movement speed could be as fast as his flight speed. But anyways, his flight speed, he was able to fly to like basically another solar system. We don't know how far away it was. But he was able to do it within 7 days. Strength and durability, he was able to fly through a planet and blow it up, and that's pretty much it. Really, that's his only power. So yeah. Also, another thing that Omni Man does have, and everyone in his species does, is that he has superhuman healing. It's not to the level of Wolverine or other characters or healing factors, but let's say he gets a scratch that's probably gonna heal instantly, maybe, and the damage that he takes from Battle Beast won't really affect him as much um as they should. And of course, because he's in a constant battle, he's not gonna be able to keep healing like that, especially since his healing is like a little slower. But things that should kill him, like let's say he cut open his stomach, he could keep on going, or he cut off his arm, he's not gonna be really affected by that. He's gonna keep going. He stabbed them in the face. Well, it depends on how far he goes, but if he stabs in the face, not gonna get affected at all. He's gonna keep going. That also has to do with willpower too. But yeah. Now for Battle Beast, he has a bunch of powers to be honest. Everything is like all right. So basically, first off, I'm gonna tell you his powers. His powers are that he has increased hearing, he has increased smelling, increased eyesight, allows him to see in the dark. It's like his hearing. I think is like 14 times stronger than us humans, as well as his smell. And with his whiskers and his fur, or whatever, he's able to tell like the slightest um difference in the air and movement like that. So let's say someone tried to sneak up on him, and like he didn't hear them, and he didn't smell them or anything, he could still feel them. Basically, he could sense them because his fur is gonna be able to tell the change in the air and things like that. I don't know. It's just crazy. He can tell the slightest movement in the air. He also has super strength and increased durability. He doesn't have like crazy healing powers, but he can't like them. But he can probably heal from things that should kill you. Um, because in his battle with Thrag, he cut open his stomach. I don't know if he was gonna die after that or not, but nonetheless, he cut open his stomach and he was still fighting Thrag for like a week more, with his stomach still cut open and taking more damage from Thrag. So I don't know if he was gonna die after that, or he could have healed, or something like that. Like he could probably heal if they put him in a chamber or something like that. But like on his own, I don't know if he'll be able to survive that. I don't think so, because he doesn't really have healing or anything like that. And really, the only advantage that Omni Man has on him is flight, but really that is nothing to him. He also has basically infinite endurance, which means that he's like there's little to well, there's no chance of him getting tired. So really, all he has to do is out like last Omni Man, I guess. And we know that Omni Man could at least hold his breath for 2 weeks. So like more than 2 weeks, basically. I guess if the fight even lasts that long, which it probably won't, because like I said, Battle Beast is stronger than Omni Man. So, but even if they're at the same level, or Battle Beast wanted to, I don't know, do what One Punch Man does and give Omni Man like the feeling, the sense that he was actually winning or something like that. I don't know. Yeah. Thog on his own was also able to basically invade. Like I don't know if he was doing it for spite or anything like that. But he was looking for challenge, and anyway, so he went to different worlds and was able to conquer them. And guess how many worlds this was? It's not one, not two. not three, like not even 10. It's 1,000 worlds that he was able to conquer. Bruh. Also, he conquered these worlds on his own. Also, remember the show when Battle Beast took out Invincible and basically the strongest members of the Guardians of, well, the new Guardians of the Globe. Yeah, that happened in the comics too. He was able to easily dismantle them as well, and if not easier, to be honest, he probably did it like with less of a problem. He didn't, and really the only problem he had in the show was probably Robot. Just these minuscule blasts were getting on his nerves. That's really it. Later on in the series, Battle Beast was able to easily kill and even knock away a couple other Viltrumites, but because he was like he ended up in the vacuum of space, he can't find anything. He was floating around basically, and he got frozen. But even when frozen, when people picked him up, he was still alive after they thawed him out. But Battle Beast isn't. The only time that I could recall him getting knocked out is when Omni Man and his insubordinates destroyed his homeworld basically, and Battle Beast was near the planet when it happened, and the blast basically pushed him back and knocked him out. Another thing that Battle Beast was able to do was he was able to fight Thrag, the leader of the Viltrumites, and also the strongest Viltrumite for about a week straight, and I'd say he was at an even greater disadvantage than his opponent because he had cut open his stomach to try to even it out with Thrag, but Thrag's injury didn't look as severe as Dog's. Dog is the name of Battle Beast. He looked worse, and also like I said, Viltrumites have a healing factor. So yes, he is not like, oh boom, he's all automatically fully healed, but he is slowly still healing and coming back together, even while he's taking damage, and you know what I'm saying. So it isn't really that much of a disadvantage that Thrag was at, and even though Battle Beast died, he put up a great fight and was able to injure him a lot. And those are really only his physical abilities. He is still a trained combatant since birth, basically, because he also comes from like a war species. Though he's like the only one that is really able to combat the Viltrumites. Everyone on his whole species isn't really on their level, but he is a sufficient enough fighter to stand against them, and he's also a skilled combatant with weaponry. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but yeah. But like I said, even without the weapons, he can still get put up a great fight.